In this video, we are going to work the rear end awareness in circles. This is in preparation for me doing figure eights, serpentines, zigzags, everything else I'm going to do later on in my dog's career. So first, your dog needs to understand what the REA, or rear end awareness, is. I've got videos on how to teach that. Your dog also needs to understand your weight shift. I have video on that, as well as reining. Reining is very important at this step. It's the way that I start shifting the responsibility to the dog to use his rear end. These are going to be just REA left circles, okay? The circle is going to be very, very tight. I really want to see more reaction from my dog than less. So if I did a really big circle, he would have to do less. If I do a very, very tight circle, he'll have to do more and show me that he really understands his rear end. So I'm not going to start in a sit like always. I always just start play, fall into heeling, do a turn. I'm going to be reinforcing in the turn. I'm going to be reinforcing when I see really good awareness of his rear end. So I'm going to reinforce more than less, all right? Because I'm teaching, I'm adding a new skill. Anytime I add a difficulty or a new skill, I'm always going to decrease it, the time duration, so that my dog can be successful and get rewarded a lot. That helps build desire. Remember, I'm all about desire. So make sure you like and subscribe to all these videos. Poe counts on it. Let me go get him. Hi. Mark wants to play. All right. All right, so my left circles. Good boy. All right, so left circle. He's in heel, rein, reward. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Come here, quick, 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 quick. Come here, give me that. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Out. Good boy. Here, get it. Here. Good job. Good job. Good job. Out. Yeah, good boy. Oh, it's in your mouth. Get it, grab it. Out. Boy. Good. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yay. Nice job. Out. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good job, Poe. Good REA there. All right. Out. Doing everything in slow pace. Right. Good boy. Ah! He's trying to kill me. Good job, buddy. All right, let me put you up. All right. Left circles, REA. As you notice, I didn't start from a sit. I also didn't do a whole bunch of heeling into it. I really focused on him understanding that I could take a step and start that REA. It's very important. I'm not trying to do a lot of sequencing right now. All I'm trying to do is just teach him to watch my weight shift, to understand the rein, and to use a lot of rear end awareness. So that is your REA at slow pace in a tight circle. That will help you get absolutely phenomenal turns, pivots, everything else later on. See you next time. training tip for the day is about consequences and corrections. Once you start training your dog and your dog understands a skill, you have to shift the responsibility of that skill to your dog. Now that means that I only give one command. It means I don't give any lures, any excess help of any kind. That means if I say sit to my dog understands that he's supposed to sit quickly the first time, every time. If he doesn't, then there has to be some sort of consequence. All right, now consequence can be anything from me just taking the dog by the collar and putting him in a sit, to having a leash on him and popping up, to really getting on him. So when you're adding consequences, also make sure that you're doing a consequence. You always start easy and increase according to your dog's temperament. Now, if you make a couple of consequences and it's not working, you need to stop first and analyze. Does your dog really understand the skill in all locations and under all circumstances? If not, then you need to go back and you need to complete your, what I call your level 1 training. Level 2 is actually shifting that responsibility. If your dog really understands it and you've applied a couple of consequences, then it means that consequence is not enough for that dog. Not every dog, just that dog. So make sure that when you start adding consequences, when you start shifting responsibility to your dog and adding those consequences, number 1, you do it fairly. Number 2, always start easy and gradually increase according to the dog's temperament. And number 3, always take the pressure off your dog after a consequence. So I don't give cookies, because I call those sympathy cookies, because it's like, oh my God, I corrected you, here's a cookie. Now, I will though stop and play with my dog. So you can play crazy cookie, even though that is a treat, the dog is still working for the treat. Or I can play tug. I prefer tug in these circumstances. It gives me an opportunity to think about what my next move is going to be, as well as it gives the dog an opportunity to kind of exhale and release that pressure that I put on him when I was shifting that responsibility. All right? Make sure you like and subscribe everything. I'll see you next time.